For this one, we're going to talk about negative energy. Death, Queen of Swords. We're going to talk about, specifically, how many different kinds of people, places, and things can be throwing negative energy at you. We're talking about jealous people. We're talking about people that want you trapped in illusions, your average karmic. Your own thought forms can actually negatively impact you. Things created from your own imagination that are given power by you can negatively impact you in that way. It can be other people's negative intentions for you, other people speaking on you, making up lies, gossip, rumors. There's honestly so many. There's so many different ways somebody, even unintentionally, can throw negative energy at you. That's why it's important to protect yourself. That's why it's important to follow your intuition and use your discernment in order to figure out who is actively throwing negative energy your way. But out of all the potential ways that somebody can negatively impact you with their energy, we've got, I guess you would call them practitioners. But what a blanket term. Considering that is one of the biggest umbrellas of spirituality, religion, anything that has ever existed for such a wide, diverse group of people. Whether you're using the term shaman, witch, pagan, practitioner, reader, psychic, divine, twin flame, light worker, it could be fucking anything. And you know what? All of them, no matter who they are, could be throwing negative energy at you. Am I right? So why exactly, with all of those possibilities, do we have the old school readers using the term witch with the Queen of Pentacles reversed? Not super content with that. That doesn't sit right with me, especially considering, I would even say, the vast majority of practitioners and witches choose not to harm others. You've got a very small subsect of people out there trying to hurt each other, and you know what? The people that are actively trying to talk shit about others, negatively impact them with their energy, it's a lot higher. I think that is a destructive term to use in such a negative context. And it feels a little bit derogatory, first of all. It's almost like generalizing people by their hair color. It's like saying all... I can't use that example. Alright. It's like saying all brunettes are nerds. Are there a lot of book talk girls that are brunette? Sure. Are they all nerds? Nah. I think we need to move on from this terminology. There's a lot of wrong and negatively impactful terminology in the spiritual community as it stands, though. People's idea of snakes aren't always correct. There's a lot of hate for snakes, even though snakes aren't the problem. Somebody could easily be represented by a fox and be just as devious. Snakes get a bad rap. Horned owl, wisdom and discernment. If at this point, King of Pentacles, if at this point you are using the term witch in a negative context, you are doing it intentionally. You are generalizing a group of people, a very wide and large and diverse group of people, as negative, low vibrational, malicious creatures. Especially people in the gifted community should be understanding that we come in all shapes, sizes, spiritual practices and belief structures and cultures. There's a reason why Spirit is putting this in the spotlight now. The last couple weeks, Spirit has been intentionally bringing this to the forefront. Because we're not going to be quiet anymore. I'm not going to be quiet anymore about people running around calling us evil when they're the ones spreading hate. And the sad part is here that I think the person that I'm talking about, Two of Cups and the Ace of Swords, is a good person, a good reader. And they are so stuck on the terminology that they feel is traditional, that they are actively spreading negativity by using that term while trying to be a positive and uplifting force for humanity. There is a new beginning that is needed to be had after the truth and breakthrough. This Ten of Pentacles here lines up with the Fool and the Ace of Swords, Two of Cups and the Page of Wands, and the depths, deep thought, with the Five of Wands. This new beginning, this service to humanity that we are all striving for, includes the people. This goes right back to the What About Us reading. The prophet's words are written on the subway walls. You discount such a large group of good people just because of the way that they live, because of their belief structure. And I know that you don't hold hate in your heart. But I know people that will kill a snake on sight just for being a snake. And that is exactly what has happened to witches in the past. Strength lined up with temperance, the Ten of Wands, the Pod, and the Four of Wands. Ten of Cups is for everyone. And the whole problem with Christianity, in my opinion, is that they breed hatred with their beliefs. Hatred for others. That's something witches do not do. Mass awakening, the eclipse, lining up with the Six of Swords and the Serpent, which represents healing. Queen of Swords, Horned Owl, wisdom and discernment, boundaries, standing up for what is right, not what has been the case for as long as readers can remember. Ten of Swords on the Hierophant. Hierophant lining up with the Heron, or spiritual gifts.